Hi guys, Radhika here again. So I wanted to make another video today, and this is going to be about the red flags that you will see, that you might observe when you are near a narcissist. Now there are two kind of narcissism. One is grandiose and one is vulnerable. So basically, one is grandiose is overt narcissist, and vulnerable is the covert narcissist. So a grandiose or overt narcissist will be boastful. They are not confident, but they appear as if they are very super confident, and they'll be putting you down, here and there, not covertly, pretty overtly. And they would want people to laugh with them when they do it. So these are like mean people who show that they are mean people. And then the covert narcissist is so I'm not saying all mean people are narcissists, because even I have been mean, and sometimes when you're having a bad day you can be mean. It's possible when all your buttons have been pushed and you are just ready to burst. Sometimes you can be mean. That doesn't mean you're a narcissist. I hope you understand. It's a spectrum, narcissism. So you have to see someone's behavior over time to see if they're a narcissist or not. Also, you have to see how people feel. People who are around this person feel, how the relationships in their life are, how satisfying they are, how giving they are. Okay, so back to covert narcissists. Covert narcissists are exactly like overt narcissists, but they don't want to show that they want superiority. You know what I mean? They want to show that they are inferior. Not inferior, but they want to show like they are sacrificing all the time. They want to show like they are the kind hearted, nice person who is always giving up things to help others, who are the good girl or the good boy, who um, who are either these kind of people, either they don't have the confidence to be a full on overt narcissist, or they have been culturally told that they cannot be this way. So women, for example, and women in Indian culture or subcontinental cultures, for example, have been told, of a particular generation, have been told that they have to be submissive, they have to be quiet, they have to be all giving, they have to give up everything for their family. So these kind of women who are taught to be a certain way, but they feel a different way. They feel like a narcissist. They feel like, oh, I know the best in every situation. I know how to do this better than you. I know this, I know that. I'm not getting this. My life has been so bad. They have all this hurt and anger. So this might also become covert narcissism over time, because they are not getting to live the life that they knew they should have lived, and they kept on listening to someone who was telling them that you should do this, not that, this, not that. So over time, the hurt and anger, it builds up and it becomes narcissism. So these are some of the signs of narcissism. It's very easy to find overt narcissists, and actually speaking, overt narcissists are a little bit better than covert narcissists, because at least everyone knows that they are this way. With covert narcissists, they are like seriously like actors. They are acting all the time. They will behave in a certain way in front of a certain group of people, and they will totally put one person down. They will behave like a completely different person, and they might go to another family and they will behave in a completely different way. So they might really be like a devil in one situation and an angel in another situation. So if you are a victim of such a kind of narcissism, it's very hard to get people to believe you. No one is going to believe you, and you can just like waste all your time trying to convince people that this is what happened to you, and they are not going to believe you. So save your time, don't convince people, just know yourself, and that should be good enough. So these are some signs of both of the types. They are super egoistic. They praise themselves a lot, maybe overtly or covertly. Covertly, it happens, sometimes when you see a narcissistic injury, you might see the narcissist bringing up some situation in their life which was similar to the one that you just spoke about, where you are showing, sorry, excuse me, where you are showing that you did something good, and they might just refer to another situation in their life in which they did something good. So this is a sign. A lot of times we relate as human beings, so it might not only be out of narcissism that someone does this, but if you see it always, that you praise yourself and this person has to go back in their memory bank and bring something out, or maybe they're just making stuff up, you don't know. But if they always have to do that to bring themselves up, if you praise yourself, you can rest assured that they have narcissistic tendencies. They will belittle your ideas, at least either subtly or overtly. Okay, this happens a lot in office environments. If you bring up ideas, your ideas are shot down by narcissistic colleagues and their friends or narcissistic bosses. It happens. You will get a feeling like they behave differently in different sets of people. So they're acting, they're basically acting like they are this particular person, and they take on different personas in front of different people. Okay, the fourth one is kind of the same. You will feel like they're acting all the time. They will pick up on your insecurities and poke you with them in any possible situation. Now, this is the narcissists. Most of the narcissists are super smart, and they operate only in a certain way. They operate always out of ego. So the ego is always looking for things in other people's ego, which is their weak point. So if I come with the intention of winning in a situation, I'm always going to look for the weakness in my enemy. And that's what a narcissist does. For them, life is about winning. They operate in the metaphysical sense from their root chakra, which is the root chakra is about survival. So they are always like in survival mode. They are never in like thriving mode. They are never like let go, just go with the flow. They can't be like that. They want to know what is your insecurity so that they can pick on it, and then they can feel like, oh, I have won this battle. They are not animals anymore. They are not insects, they are not spiders, or they are not cockroaches who have to be in the fight or flight mode all the time, like rodents or insects who are always scared for their life. But they feel like they are, you know what I mean? They feel like they are in that mode. They feel like they have to win. If they don't win in this fight, something really bad is going to happen. They are control freaks in that way. So they will pick out your insecurities. So for example, if in my example, the narcissist would always comment about my weight, about my eyes are super weak, so I wear contacts. So they would pick out on this fact, like my eyes are weak, I can't see well enough. So, and it's like really things that no one would pick on, like disease. And if someone has diabetes in my family, they would pick on that fact that someone in my family has diabetes. So you would think that someone has empathy for such a person who has diabetes, but no, these people don't have any empathy. They will hit you where it hurts the most. So don't expect any empathy from a narcissist. Okay, after a while, if they decide to pick on you, They will downplay any idea that you might have. Yeah, so actually this I already explained. They might do a lot of devaluing of not just your ideas, but say if you like cleanliness in your house, they will mess up your house. If you like if you're a vegetarian, they will order meat. If small things like that, so they will do things like that. If you don't drink alcohol, they will force you to drink alcohol in front of people. So, and they will say, oh, you don't drink alcohol, everyone drinks alcohol, why don't you drink? And they will go on about it, for like half an hour. And you will feel like, okay, so what? I don't drink alcohol. But yeah, they will do that. They will do it to embarrass you. They will do it to make you feel bad. Basically, they want to bring any negative emotion which you don't feel in your original state. They will try to make you feel those emotions because they are hurt people. They want to spread hurt. They want other people to feel what they are feeling. It's suffering. It's like when you get angry, you want to like put that anger on someone else, but you don't do that. You deal with that anger in a better way because you have more sense, but they don't have that sense. So they want you to feel all the bad emotions that they have felt throughout their life. That's the actual reason why they are making you feel it. It's not like they have anything against you. They really don't. You are just like a good absorber for all their bad emotions. Basically, you're like shock absorption for them. Okay, and then they might do some gaslighting. So this might be the narcissist or people around the narcissist. So gaslighting means like whatever you feel or believe, you will say, or whatever happened, they will behave like, no, that never happened. And then you will feel a little crazy because you will feel like, what, it did happen. And they will be like, no, it did not happen. And all their supporters will be like, no, that never happened. So that kind of a thing. They might try to separate you from your loved ones. So if you have someone who's very close to you, they might try to bring a wedge between you two. They will do some things, some manipulations to do that. So they might try to do that. They might engage in separation via various means. So they might tell you something about someone and then say, don't tell this to anyone else. Now, I know this happens in most situations like gossip and things like that. Like someone will tell you a secret and say, don't. So it's not the only sign. But what I'm saying is they do this because then what they do is they form an inner circle, and what they want to do is they want you to be out of this inner circle and everyone else to be in it. And this will continue. If they push you out, they will pick out another person from the inner circle and do it to that person. So they just want to play this game. It's nothing against you. So yeah, they may do gossip, they may praise one sibling and not praise the other. They may praise one person for doing a certain thing and then get angry on the other person for doing the same thing. So it's like unreasonable behavior, but they will do this. You might feel like you have to walk on eggshells around them because they will step all over your boundaries. But if you just ask them to do something that you want them to do, they will create like a big drama, and they will make you feel like you have probably stabbed them or something like that. And you will feel like, what did I do? I just asked you not to do something. How bad can that be? Like, why is that so bad? And you will feel like you have to walk on eggshells all the time when you are around those people. um, yeah, and then they will completely destroy you with words. When they get in their narcissistic rage, they will completely destroy you. And if you stand up for yourself, if you dare stand up for what you are, then they will blame everything on you. They will just blame everything on you. And they can also go to the extremes of saying like, you have destroyed me, I feel suicidal because of you. and they might even try to do a big suicide drama just to like scare you. Like they will, that's the extent to which they can go, and I have seen this happen. It has happened. So so beware of the all of these red flags, because it can put your life in grave danger. When you are around such people, you might be a completely innocent person, but such a narcissistic person, if you keep them around out of empathy, it can go bad on you. And you need to realize, you need to step back and formulate a plan when you are in such a situation, and know that so many people around the world are in this situation, and you can get a lot of help from multiple resources, and hopefully over time things will be all right. So yeah, that was my video for today. Red flags of narcissistic behavior. um, Thanks so much. I wish you all a lot of love and light. See you. Bye.